So this dad was taking his daughter to the bathroom and this happened.
I'm standing in the doorway of the ladies' bathroom. Okay? My wife, there is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
Wash your hands, baby.
He is. He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving it.
All right, baby.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill
Wash your hands.
and who is on oxygen.
It's okay. Some men are just immature.
And he's refusing. He's taking his sweet time.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman is she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager of the QT.
I'm their
You
dad.
can ask her. I understand.
There is no way in hell I'm letting any stranger take my daughter into a bathroom. I don't care what position she holds.
And you don't have any business bringing her into the women's bathroom.
They're girls. They go to the women's bathroom.
As soon as he leaves the women's bathroom, I will. I'm standing in the doorway. He's taking his own sweet time. Hey, sweetheart. This is ridiculous, man.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Look at the employee apologizing for which I'm guessing some managers. She said, "I am so sorry."
Managers. Immature.
There you go, bud.
You dry your hands? All right, come on. Hold my hand.
We got a cross on the front and the gray shirt.
This
You
guy
can video
trying to
me,
kick
okay?
me.
And you got
Don't
a
put your
shirt
hands
on.
on me.
Yeah, well, stop videoing me.
Hey,
then.
he just put his hands on me.
I touched you.
Operator.
I brushed you on the shirt.
That's still touching
Yeah,
me.
that's
Don't put your
ridiculous.
hands on me.
That's ridiculous.
I got it on video.
He's a white man. He's about 5'10".
Was this like some male Karen out here?
Tell him to get here soon.
I know. She's trying to get into the women's bathroom, and she can't. He's out now. He's standing
Yeah, this
here
guy making a
videoing
big
me.
deal about me
I'm
taking
not
my
just
little girls
justifying what he's been
to the
doing.
women's restroom. Because he wants me to take them to the men's restroom.
I'm just standing here.
Probably a weirdo that wants to see them in there.
Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Now, like me as a father, I do take my daughter when she wasn't of the age, I would take her to the men's bathroom all the time. I was like, I'm not about to go in there with no women and make them uncomfortable or anything like that, or any just I don't want to deal with those issues. So I would just take her to the men's bathroom. We go to the stall, and I would like put my hands like on her eyes so she couldn't see, because and then just being there like at the urinals and all this other stuff there. Well, we do have an update, right? The guy has responded to going viral. Here's what he had to say.
All right. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the support that y'all have been sending my way to my girls. So we really do appreciate it. I never expected this to reach millions of people, so it's kind of surreal. A lot of you have been asking what happened after the video, so I am going to be going into that. I do apologize for the wait. Did have a long drive from Florida to Oklahoma, so we got home around 12 o'clock last night, and I was beat. And of course, my girls needed to be fed. I had to spend some time with them, get settled in. I only get them for 45 days in the summer, so I try to spend as much time with them as I can. So after we left the restroom, obviously he was on the phone with the police. They ended up showing up very quickly. About 3 officers showed up. They got there within 5 minutes tops, and very professional, very nice.
Calling the police because a man took his girls into a girls' bathroom is insanity.
Quickly de-escalated the situation. He one of the officers was talking to me and the man and explained that the situation wasn't as black and white as many people may think. And they pointed out that taking 2 little girls into the men's restroom could be viewed just as negatively as me being in the women's restroom with my girls. So, they try to make sense of it, try to understand both perspectives. But, ultimately there was really nothing that they could do. They did let me know that I was okay, that I didn't do anything wrong. They were very reassuring.
I mean, typically, like, if there's a family restroom and I got my daughter, I'll take her to the family restroom. Like when we go to movie theaters, we go to Cedar Point, we aim for the family restroom. But now she's of the age where she can go to the restroom herself, and she goes to the women's restroom. And typically I am at the door like a bouncer outside the restroom. And I'll usually be like, hey, are you okay? You need help? You this, you that. And it's, it's like a constant talking to her or whatever, just to make sure she good, because sometimes those doors be like too big for her to open on her own. So I got to watch for things like that. But when you a father and you got a girl, it's tough. It's tough. Where do you take your, for all my girl dads in the audience, when your daughter wasn't of age and she had to go to the bathroom, did you take her to the men's restroom or the girls' restroom? Me, when she wasn't of age, it was men's.
I also want to give a huge shout out to Melissa, the Quick Trip store manager there, that stepped in and helped. We really do appreciate your support and your the care that you showed us. My girls, me being in that situation with them, really needed that, and it's always good to have somebody in your corner willing to show some support. When everything was happening, Melissa stepped in immediately. She checked on my girls, helped calm the situation down, and made sure that we were okay. As a dad, seeing someone show that kind of kindness to my daughters in a stressful moment meant a lot. So, huge shout out to Melissa.
I mean, yeah, I think the guy had no regard for if he was causing stress to the children by berating the father for just taking his girls to the men's bathroom. And chances are, I promise you this, the guy who made the phone call is not a father, is not a parent. Because typically parents empathize with other parents. Like, oh yeah, like I get it. If that happened, I saw it, I'm like, oh, I understand. I know exactly where he's at with it.
So after speaking with everyone involved, the officers talked to Melissa and ultimately asked the man to leave the store. What happened next is what I'll remember the most. The police officers came and talked to my girls and made sure that they felt safe and reassured them that there was no danger, that they were there to protect them, and really going to put a good image of police officers for my girls growing up, to know that they are there to protect them and to serve. The Quick Trip employees gave my girls free ices, which was very kind of them. And then we grabbed some snacks and we got back on the road to Oklahoma. But this video really brought to my attention something bigger than just this incident. Over the last few days, I've received thousands of messages from moms, dads, grandparents, and caregivers who have been in similar situations. And this isn't really about one argument in a gas station. It's about the fact that girl dads and boy moms are often put in a situation where there isn't a perfect answer.
Facts.
Most parents aren't trying to make anyone uncomfortable. We're simply trying to take care of our children and keep them safe. As a dad with 2 little girls, I made the decision that I felt was best in the moment. I also want to be clear about something. I don't support anyone harassing, threatening, or contacting anyone involved. I'm simply sharing what happened to my family, and I hope the man that did this will come across this video and just realize what he did was wrong and not do it to anyone else. And hopefully it'll bring attention to anyone else that may feel the need to berate a dad or a mom just trying to be there for their kids.
I mean, that guy was totally out of line. Totally out of line. Now I could see an argument being made if it's just a guy in the woman's bathroom using the bathroom, well within his rights. But he's not in this bathroom because he's has any like nefarious intentions. Hey, I just want to make my girls feel comfortable where they can go both pee at the same time or use the bathroom at the same time, because oftentimes the male bathrooms literally have like a bunch of urinals in one toilet. So if you got two girls, what bathroom you think is going to accommodate the two girls the best?
But yeah, I'd love to hear from all the parents out there. You know, what would you have done in this situation? What bathroom are you taking your kids to? What's the normal standard that we can expect from parents, you know, to protect their kids? And once again, thank you, Melissa, the Quick Trip staff, and the officers who turned a stressful situation into a positive ending for my girls. The support you've shown my family means more than you'll ever know. So we are going to enjoy our summer here in Oklahoma, and for all the people that are wanting to send the girls something, I will be getting a PO box set up for that. So if anyone wants to send them something, it's not necessary, but I did have a few people reach out, so I'll get that set up and post that in my bio.
Hey, free toys are always welcome for parents, but hey, you know, this is what one of the things that parents face, especially as he said, girl dads and boy moms. Where do you take the kid to use the bathroom without making other people feel uncomfortable or making your kid feel uncomfortable? What do you think about this story? I mean, the Darren was completely out of line. I don't know what compelled him to take such offense to a father taking his kids to the bathroom. The world may never know, but let me know what you think in the comments section. See you in the next video. Peace.